being kicked out of the store because I'm white. It's a black person's word over a white person's word.
A dispatch call was made about a white woman causing a disturbance inside a busy Kroger store in the neighborhood.
How you doing, ma'am? All right. So stop this right here. So they're asking me to ask you to leave.
And do you have any grounds for that that's legal?
So they are banning you from the store, so you are going to leave.
Well, can you explain a legal reason why?
So
no, you didn't. I want a legal reason, please.
I don't have to explain anything to you. So put
yes,
your stuff
you do.
back.
You're illegal. Get away.
This
from
way.
Me. Get away from me. I'm calling the police on you.
I am the police.
No, you're not. You're not.
So you're gonna stop right here. What is your name?
I don't give strangers my name.
Stop.
Is there another police? Can I see?
What is your name?
She kept arguing loudly with employees, alarming nearby customers, forcing the manager to ask her to leave the premises.
Can I please talk to another police? Wait a minute. What have I done legally wrong?
Okay. Let me explain to you.
Have I stolen? Have I hit anybody? Have I done anything wrong? What?
Okay, you're gonna let me talk and explain?
I'm waiting.
All right, don't interrupt me again.
Go.
You don't give me any type of orders, okay? So don't interrupt me when I'm talking.
Yep.
What is your name?
I'm asking you what is the legal reason.
So they want you out of the store.
Okay, but what is the legal criteria?
Okay, let me ask you this. What have you been doing in here today? Reason
Shopping.
that they want it. So the call that we got was you were in here causing a disturbance, cursing people out.
I didn't curse anyone.
And stuff like that.
I never said a curse word. Can you put that on the video so I can see it?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask.
I need concrete evidence, and I'd like to talk to my lawyer, please.
What is your name, ma'am?
That's not. I haven't done anything wrong, and you don't need to give anybody your name because that's what's called the Privacy Act. The Privacy Act under the federal law.
It's called obstruction.
Privacy Act.
It's called
the privacy is if you have not committed a crime, you don't need to give any officer. You are the same level as me if I haven't committed a crime. You cannot use brute force on somebody who has not committed a crime. I have not cursed. Can I see it on video? Can I please see some concrete evidence?
As the officer approached, the woman began arguing and cited legal codes in an attempt to resist the order to leave.
Excuse me, but what crime have I committed to warrant you guys coming in here like a army to shoot me or something? I'd like to know in legal language what crime I have committed.
Disorderly conduct.
All right, what is disorderly conduct? Please define it, and I'd like to see it on video, the disorderly conduct, so you have proof. It's their word over mine. They are citizens, I am a citizen, so we are equal. So I need a video camera to see what I have done. I want concrete evidence on a video camera to see what I've done. You're choosing their word over my word, so I need it on a video camera to look at.
Can you go the complaint?
Yep.
Can I see it on video?
So what we got is a supervisor coming here. You can speak to the supervisor when they get here.
Who's the supervisor?
He's on his way here now.
Is he a police?
Yes, he is.
Okay, well, all I'm asking is in concrete language, tell me the legal thing I have done wrong.
Okay, let me explain to you, ma'am. I've just explained it to you just minutes before. So they are asking you to leave. They say you are causing a disturbance in the store.
I'm going to get my lawyer. What's your name, please?
My name is Officer Carter.
Okay, Carter, and what is your name? Can I have your cards? Zimmerman, I'll remember that.
But they want
Carter.
you banned from the store.
Right, and I'm going to talk to my lawyer and get you fired.
So
don't touch me. I didn't break any law. I have a right to defend myself under the Constitution.
She demanded to see video evidence and claimed the removal was a violation of her civil rights as a citizen.
Freedom of speech, Privacy Act. If I have not broken the law, you are equal to me. The only time a police can apprehend you if you've broken the law. And if you don't have a video,
let's go outside.
If you don't have a video, prove to me that I broke a law, you are breaking the law. Because you are obstructing the Constitution of the United States of America.
That's what you're doing.
And many police have lost their badges that way.
Okay.
Mr. Carter, many have lost their badges.
Tell me
what's going on. She came and stood right here and I was walking towards her. Oh, I don't want you helping me because you look like you got HBO with that. You got that mask on. Then she turned around and told another customer, no, And that's not the first time she done did that in here. Tell me everybody that wear a mask has.
You plus a customer, and it's done happened before.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not providing your name?
I haven't. First of all, you've got to provide me with the thing I've done wrong in legal terms.
I told you disorderly conduct.
All right, disorderly conduct. I need to see the video of that disorderly conduct.
Ma'am,
'cause
you're in the
accusing
store,
me
so
of-
you know what you've done.
You're accusing me of cursing, so can I please see it to see if I've cursed? Because you're taking her word over mine, which is illegal. Because
So-
we are equal. We're both citizens.
Refusing to provide her identity, she accused both officers and staff of racism and insisted on speaking to a lawyer.
Here's the thing, they want you banned from the store, ma'am.
Who's they? Can I have the name of
The
the
management.
Can I have his name, please?
You're gonna get
You're
the
gonna
name. You're gonna
Yes.
get a form. So
I want the name of the manager who's banning me so I can take it to my attorney.
you will get that.
And you will get a letter from my attorney,
Sure,
sir.
ma'am. What's your name?
And you will too.
That's fine.
Because I have done absolutely nothing, and that's called discrimination against white people. You are a racist. You are discriminating against a white person. How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you?
How about you provide
Ma'am.
your ID, ma'am?
No, I will not. I will give it to him. I don't want to talk to you.
So-
You are a racist.
Okay.
So you're being racist. By not
No, I
taking
am
it.
not. A racist is somebody that
Okay.
kicks somebody out of a store for no reason, for
Ma'am.
just being white. I will talk to my lawyer about this.
So you're causing disturbance right now.
Because you
In
are
our
not letting me walk. That's not a disturbance. That's called self-defense. You can't go badgering people around that haven't broken a law. Give me the law I've broken in concrete language.
Let me understand.
Did disorderly conduct?
Let me understand something.
Instead of leaving, she escalated the situation, claiming her actions were legal, forcing officers to maintain restraint.
I want to
So
talk to him.
if they-
No,
Excuse me.
he was
Why do I
talking
have to
speaking
talk to
to
him?
you.
There's two people. I'd rather talk to you.
because he was the first one here.
I relate better to people of my own race. I relate better. They always hit me, push me, throw garbage in my yard, push me around, cheat me, lie to me, steal my money when I do stuff. I want to talk to someone that I relate to.
What happened next? What was next?
I told my manager, and he came up here. He was like, what? But then he went to help somebody else. And when I seen him go this way, I said, you know what? I'm going to call the police and get her out of here.
Can I talk to you?
You know, I don't really.
I can relate better to you because he's telling me that he's not going to give me a legal explanation for why he's bullying me, asking for my ID. Under the Privacy Act, a police officer cannot ask for ID unless the person has committed a crime. I have not committed a crime. It's between me and the manager, so you need to give me the name of the manager here so my attorney can talk to them.
Ma'am, again.
And I need the camera, I need concrete evidence on the camera showing what I have done wrong, so they can, my attorney can size it up and see whether or not that is a reason for the manager to kick me out, because this grocery store also has to follow business law. They cannot arbitrarily kick people out for random reasons because they don't like the person's shoes, they don't like the person's outfit. You can't go doing that to people. If they don't like the way you dress, you can't kick them out of a store.
Her behavior became more provocative as she positioned herself as the victim and rejected all cooperation.
I want to see it on camera. I want you to go look at it on camera.
This business
You're
has,
accusing me of something.
Ma'am.
I want you to see what you're accusing me of.
ma'am, this business has every right to kick
This is
anybody.
hearsay. Without the camera, this is just hearsay. Hearsay is not legal. It's hearsay. Without the camera, I need to see the camera. And I want to prove to you I have not used any profanity. I'm very cautious about people with masks because they have been exposed to COVID, and I'm telling them to stay away from me 6 feet, socially distance themselves from me over there. I said socially distance themselves because they've been exposed to the COVID. I don't want them around me. That's all I said. Go look at the camera. The people with the masks have a higher likelihood that they've been exposed to people. That's why they're paranoia with the mask. I don't want to be around those people. And when they come over to me like this close, I said, stay 6 feet away, please. Stay away from me. Don't come over to me when I use that checkout line. I told that woman, I said, when you use that checkout line, keep your distance from me. I don't want you near me. That's why they're calling the police. And when I went over to the pharmacy, I said, this country's too liberal because I know a lot of people that wear the mask have.
She brought up the pandemic, social distancing, and claimed she had the right to demand space at the checkout counter.
That's why they wear the mask. In order, because they're doctors, it's a law. The doctors tell them that the people that have lived in D.C., they have to wear masks because they have weaker immune systems. I don't want people handling my stuff over at the pharmacy if they have a weaker immune system. That's just the way I am. I never used any profanity. I just said keep your distance. That's all I said. You can look at the video and check it for yourself.
Well, the video's not going to get what you're saying. It's not going to record.
Well, then It's hearsay. Why are you bossing people around based on
Because
hearsay?
This is a
Because she's
business.
black and I'm white, so you believe
It
a black
has
person but not a
absolutely
white
nothing
person.
to do with
Yeah.
that.
There's
Yes,
no-
it does.
This is
a
Evidently, it does.
So
It's
this is
a
a business.
business.
If they want you out of the store and they want you banned, they have the right to
No,
do
they
so.
don't, because first of all, I'll tell you why. The manager of the store is not the highest level person that owns Kroger's.
But
He's
they
just
are
a
in
man-
charge of the store.
They may
right
be.
now.
That's why I need his name so I can take it to my
told
attorney.
you you're going to get his name.
This is a shroud of a shroud of legality, but there has not been one legal basis as to why you need 4 police to kick me out of a store. What are my rights? Wait a minute. This is the store's rights. What are my rights? I want to know.
Your rights are to leave the store.
All right,
because
then
you're
why
gonna
won't
be
you let
banned.
me leave?
Because you're being banned.
Well,
I'm
then
gonna ban
fine,
you
let me
before you
leave.
When told she was being banned from the store, she reacted fiercely and threatened to take the matter to court.
Because I need to get the manager's name so I can
Okay.
go call an attorney. I'm going to tell the 4
Okay.
guys in my house who are going to ask for your name and call. He worked on the crime commission for 35 years, the guy I live with. He's going to call your boss and ask what the hell's going on. My guy I live with worked for the crime commission for 35 years in this town. He knows every single person in town. He's going to raise hell.
Okay, what is your first and last name?
I don't give that because I have not committed
So,
a crime. It's
okay.
private. Privacy
So as of right,
Act.
so ma'am, as of right now,
I
could
don't
you
have
use your
a-
trespassing right now?
Well, then let me
You,
go.
no, ma'am.
Nope,
So,
you are
You, wait,
trespassing.
you have to warn somebody they're trespassing so they can leave, and then you leave. That's all. You're breaking all the laws.
Not that I know
There's
of.
So,
nothing
ma'am,
legal.
so are you-
Hearsay. Hearsay. He doesn't like me.
Ma'am,
Get
they
out of the
do
store.
want
Okay,
to
I'll get out of the
ban
store.
right
Well,
now.
why are you blocking me?
Are you refusing to give your name?
Mentioning a relative who worked on a crime commission, she claimed she could use influence to challenge the officer's actions.
That isn't the
Are you,
question.
no, I'm asking you right now. Are
Yes,
you,
I am.
so
Take me in. Yeah, arrest me for not giving my name because I want to have a word with my lawyer as to why 4 bully policemen come in here, want personal information about me when I have committed
because
no
you're about to
crime.
be, because you're going to get banned from the store right now.
Right, but
So
you
we
don't
need your-
ask
so we
people
need your name.
personal. No, I don't want to give my name because it's private. If they want to ban me from the store, take a picture of me. I will be out of here, but they will be hearing from my lawyer. They might be shutting down, as far as I can tell. You can't go arbitrarily believing a black person over a white person. That's what this is about. I told a black person to socially distance
Stop.
themselves from me,
Stop.
and now because I'm white, I'm
Ma'am,
being kicked
bring it
out
down.
of the store
Bring
because
it
I'm
down,
white.
ma'am.
I'm being kicked out of the store because I'm white. It's a black
Okay.
person's word over a white
So
person's
you're
word.
very.
No, I'm because that's illegal.
What's your name?
I don't give
Now
private
you're being
information.
disorderly
Because
in
I
front of our
should be,
president.
because you're breaking the Constitution.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, let me go. That's what you can figure out. You just told me I'm trespassing, so leave me alone. 5 police for a person shopping? Where's our tax money going? And secondly, the guy I live with worked 25 years on the crime commission, and then my argument is give me the camera so I can look at the reason they're banning me, because that's concrete evidence. The legal argument.
You're causing a disturbance.
All right, now I am, because you've got 5 police bullying
you.
you.
You got customers that have been complaining about you.
Oh,
Going up
okay,
to
can I
them
have the names?
She claimed she was being removed from the store simply for being white and insisted no one had the right to touch her.
Customers so I can tell my attorney. Okay, that could be the mafia because they don't like white people, for all I know.
Hello.
That could be the mafia. I don't know.
Ma'am, focus on me. I'm Sergeant Mustafa. I'm here.
Wait, can I have your name, please,
Yeah.
in writing?
Sure.
Your name,
Yeah,
Sergeant.
I'll give you that later.
Okay.
But you're gonna listen to me right now. Okay.
That's
Here's
not
the deal.
polite language.
That's fine. You're not being polite to these officers. So here's the deal. Under Georgia law, when they ask for your name, you're supposed to provide it, or you could be arrested.
No, my boyfriend works for the CIA
I don't
in
care
DC.
who your boyfriend
He tells
works
you
for.
go to jail. I want to go to jail. Bring me to jail right now. I want to
Okay.
talk to a magistrate.
Oh, that's it. Do
Yeah,
not
I want to talk
resist
to a
arrest.
magistrate.
Thank you, ma'am.
I want to talk to a magistrate. You do not have to freaking give your name to somebody when you have not committed a crime. That is called the Privacy Act of the United States of America, and you are breaking the Constitution. You don't give your name when you don't break a law. It's, for all I know, you're going to rob my house. I don't know who you are.
Thank you, ma'am.
I do not know who these men are. These are mafia. These are thugs. I have not broken any law. I have not done anything to anybody. And these guys are arresting me because I'm white. And they are the mafia. Can you show me on your computer or in writing that you have to give a person a name if you haven't broken a law?
You did break a law.
I did not not break a law.
You were being disorderly inside the
That's
store.
not a law.
Disorderly
That's opinion.
conduct.
That's the stores of police. You're telling me the
I'll tell you
manager
what.
of the stores of police is his word over mine.
Ma'am, here's the deal.
Have you looked at a video?
Ma'am, he wants to ban you from the store. That's his prerogative. That's his
Right.
store. If he wants to ban you, that's his prerogative.
Yes.
Okay? So, here's the deal. You can cooperate with us, but right now we asked you for your name multiple times. The reason is we have to have that on the sheet of paper, because how we're going to identify.
All right. Prouty. It's gonna rain. But I'm telling you, the guy I live with is gonna be furious. He works secretly for the FBI.
I understand.
I am not joking. My boyfriend's. He works in D.C. at the Watergate. Is one of his condos. He told me to come to Savannah to get away from the area because that's where his assignment is. And he is my boyfriend.
So here's what's going to happen. They're going to all it is they're going to ban you from the store. It's really nothing.
But there is no legal basis. Why
Yes,
are you
there is.
protecting them and not my rights?
Ma'am.
Despite repeated explanations that the store had the right to trespass her, she refused to comply and continued resisting.
He has the right to kick you out of the store and ban you under a
But
city
5
ordinance.
cops, and I was
doesn't matter.
willing to leave, but he wouldn't let me leave. I don't give my name. I'm sticking with my boyfriend. I believe in my boyfriend. He said you never give your name to a cop if you have not broken the law under the Privacy Act of the United States, and he knows every ordinance and every law of this
Well, they
state.
don't want you on the property anymore. Now once you're off this area, you're off their property.
You can't. I'll even talk to my ex-husband, and he know what he'll say.
That's fine.
He'll say a grocery store cannot kick you out unless you do something illegal because you need food. You have to be able to buy food.
Yeah, they can, though.
No, they can't.
Okay.
My ex-husband knows all the laws.
that's
Everyone knows the laws but the police.
Just relax, man. Okay? Just
I'm
relax.
telling you, I'm furious because you're breaking my. Don't touch me,
We're not.
please.
Stop.
I
Ma'am,
didn't break any
ma'am,
law.
you
It's
can't be
private.
walking
Stop.
around, or else we'll
It's
put you in the
called
back of the car.
privacy. My boyfriend will
not
you
walking
if you
around.
touch me. I am telling you the truth. He works for the CIA. He's higher than you. He will you, Anderson. I'm serious. Do not touch me.
Ma'am, I don't want to hear threats made to officers in front of me.
It's figurative.
Okay?
It's
Are you
figurative.
diagnosed with anything I need to know?
No, I'm
of?
not. But it's
Okay.
figurative. What I mean
All right.
is he will have him fired for touching me.
Okay.
Why does he need cops? Can you let go? Can you let go of my arm?
Was she willing to leave?
No.
All right, well, I'm not.
This is very important. Was she willing to leave before you guys were asking her these questions?
After a long argument, she finally provided a name, but it turned out to be false, escalating the situation even further.
Was she willing to step outside?
Not to my knowledge. I was
Was
in
she
it
not? Was she refusing to leave?
for the minute that I was with her.
Well, let me check that. Was she refusing to leave prior to us? Or what?
She was refusing to give her name.
That's it?
She said she would leave, but Carter was.
I tried to
Trying to
leave,
get
but
it.
he would not let
Okay.
me leave.
In that case,
I tried to leave.
I would just ban her and let her go. Because if she was willing to leave, it's not trespass. It's
Yeah, it's not
the name.
trespass.
Yeah, she
It's-
gave us.
it's the ban.
She finally gave us her name.
Yeah.
Now, if she gives
Yeah,
false
her.
name, that's a whole different matter.
No, I
But-
leave him for my word.
Ma'am, do you have identification in your purse so we can help?
The reason is the city ordinance regarding a ban.
Okay, I'll give you my real name. That was my sister's name. The reason being,
That's a crime in this
it
state.
isn't a crime because
Yes,
you
it
just
is.
rewrite it. The
Title
real-
16, Crimes and Offenses, Chapter 10, Offense Against Public Administration. Article 2, Obstruction of Public
But it
Administration.
doesn't say you have to
and
give your
related
name if you
offense.
haven't committed a
Giving
crime.
false name, address, or birthday.
Because
to
I don't know
lawful-
who you are. Do I believe you're really police if you're going into a grocery
person
store
who gives
bothering a
false
woman
name, address,
shopping?
or date of birth to a law enforcement
Why
officer
would you
What
believe
is
you're
your-
real law
in the lawful
enforcement?
discharge
Ma'am,
of his official
what's your
duties
real name?
with the intent of misleading the officers as to identify
I want to
identity
talk
or
to a
birthday
lawyer.
as guilty or
I want to talk to a lawyer.
Okay.
When asked for real ID, she declined, stating she didn't trust that the people in front of her were real police officers.
Do you want to see my Virginia ID?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't get it with handcuffs, and I do not want you going in my bag because
Well, you're under
there's-
arrest because you gave us a false ID.
You can't give arrest a person for a. You're invading my privacy. Everybody would do the same thing.
No, most people,
I did not break a law.
you broke a few laws now.
Well, first of all, I don't know if you're going to my house to harass me or you're going to abuse me. Nobody gives their
So this is your-
information if you haven't broken a law.
This is your ID from Virginia, right? We have no idea where you live.
Yeah, but I have not broken a law,
You
so
did
I
break
don't
a law.
have to
You
give you my
provided-
ID.
Then you became disorderly in front of us by
Because
raising
I
your
can't-
voice, by making racist remarks.
Those are all just
In our presence.
sensational comments by you that are opinionated. They're opinions. They're not concrete statements. They're facts. You have to show a video of me trying to fight you.
Where is your ID?
Oh, let me get my own ID, please. No. I don't want you touching my money.
You know what? I'm not
I had
touching your
money
money.
stolen by a cop in Manassas,
All right, well,
Virginia.
you're gonna watch me. Come in.
I don't want cops just stop touching my money.
She grew more aggressive, accusing officers of stealing her money and conspiring with the Irish mafia to target English people.
Since there's no gun or anything in there like a knife,
Ma'am, you're in handcuffs because you're under arrest for giving us a false name.
this looks a little absurd to the public. I hate to tell you this, mister. This looks like you are a bunch of thugs in uniforms. That's what it looks like. A bunch of thugs. Get out of my wallet. And now you're robbing me. Help! They're robbing me!
Ma'am,
Help!
ma'am.
They're robbing
Put her in
me.
the car.
Now he's stealing my money, these thugs.
Put her in the car.
Give me my pocketbook. It has no weapons
seat.
in it. Can I have my
No, take a
pocketbook?
seat.
You saw it has no
Take a
weapons
seat,
in
ma'am.
it.
You can't have a...
Take a seat.
Wait a minute. I want my pocketbook. You guys are a bunch of Irish mafia thugs, and you're gonna get it good.
Take a seat.
Irish mafia thugs. You will be getting it. I promise you, not just you, your whole police force is gonna get it. Thugs. T-H-U-G-S. Uniformed thugs. Uniformed thugs! Uniformed thugs! Help! Uniformed thugs!
Hey, we just gotta seatbelt you in as long as you're in a car. Okay, that's our policy. You gotta
Yeah, well, I don't really care, because why would I listen to a thug in a uniform? I haven't broken any law. You cannot arrest somebody for not breaking a law!
Now handcuffed, she screamed that the officers were uniformed thugs, shouting wildly and growing increasingly irrational.
Can I file a discrimination report against British by Irish? Irish people discriminate. Black and white Irish mafia discriminate against black
Take a
and
seat
white
back.
British. I'm British. I'm 100% British. So I would like to file a thing against Irish people discriminating and spitting on me.
So you're gonna be sent a subpoena. So after the subpoena is sent towards, then we'll go talk to a judge. But so you don't have to go to jail today. We're gonna take you home and release you.
I can't be getting kicked out of grocery stores or my money stolen from them at the cashier register. They don't put all my groceries in the bag. They steal them, and then I get home and find out my groceries are missing because the black mafia keeps doing stuff to me. My boyfriend's Swedish. He gets treated badly by blacks because he's Swedish. All I'm trying to tell you, the blacks are using reverse racism, and they're teaming up with the Irish against British whites to vent. They're venting on us because the Irish whites are helping them vent on the British whites. So the British are getting spit on for no reason, kicked out of stores.
Take this
for
all
no
the way to
reasons.
Drayton.
Blacks keep stealing my money. So I tell the lady at the cash register, stay away from me, don't get near my stuff. Because they steal. Black people stare at me with a bellicose expression on their face like they want to go to war with me.
She then rambled about directed energy weapons, claiming the Irish were using them to take revenge on the British community.
Just walking down the street. British people with directed energy weapons too, they have them. They buy them on the black market.
Whoa. Directed energy weapons?
Yeah, the Irish mafia has directed energy weapons they bought on the market.
Have you seen those locally?
No, but I've seen all these people that are Swedish, British, and German all die overnight from what looked like natural causes, but that was too sudden.
Hey, give them our mileage.
I would like to fill out a discrimination against white people. Yeah, do you have one of those discrimination racism against whites?
That's a legal thing, not that's like a civil, not a criminal.
Well, where is the form?
You have to
They
get it
have
from
those
the.
in D.C.
You
They
have-
have them in D.C. Why don't they have them here?
We have to get them from the courthouse.
You want to know why I got kicked out of Parker's by a black? I said, the price of the egg salad sandwich is preposterous. What happened? Why did it go up $1? You're never allowed in the store. For saying the egg salad sandwich price is preposterous, it's preposterous is a British word, and she's Irish, and she doesn't want British people in there saying preposterous.
All right, so
This is getting ridiculous. I want to talk to a judge.
I agree.
this is your
Discrimination.
ban form with the manager's
Oh,
name?
yeah, now I have to starve to death because the Irish mafia doesn't want me in their black store because
And
the
this
Irish
is-
blacks are paid by the white
that-
Irish to keep us British people out.
She blamed everything on the Irish hiring black people to keep the English out, turning the incident into a bizarre racial conspiracy.
All right, Miss Purdy, we gotta go.
All right. Fine. I got another thing for you, too. It isn't illegal to say, I never said this in the store. I call them, when they pick on me, I call them low breeds. I call them low breeds. But out in public, I call them whites and blacks.
Okay, so that's why you're getting kicked out of the store.
No, I didn't say there.
But it doesn't
I
matter. If you say low breed,
I never said low breed in there. I said keep your social distance from me because I got robbed twice. I got robbed over the.
Police confirmed the woman had been charged with disorderly conduct and providing false identification. She was banned from Kroger for life.